Und jetzt, meine Damen und Herren, möchte ich Ihnen etwas zeigen. Ein Video. Es ist auf Englisch, also wir haben Empfanggeräte und Kopfhörer für Sie vorbereitet. Rechts. Bei Ihnen ist es links. Schauen wir uns mal ein Video an. Video ab, bitte Regie. Das ist Lahti, eine Destination in Finnland, die Vorreiter in Sachen Nachhaltigkeit ist. 2021 ist Lahti zur European Green Capital gewählt worden. Sie gilt als Best-Practice-Beispiel im Tourismus, wenn es um Nachhaltigkeit geht, weil dort dreht sich wirklich alles um Nachhaltigkeit. Alles um das CO2-neutrale Leben, um die Kreislaufwirtschaft, die Bürgerbeteiligung und natürlich um Natur und Wasser. Und wir schalten gleich live nach Lahti, denn dort ist Raija Forsman und Arto Aiskanen, sie sind dort live zugeschaltet. Frau Forsman ist die Geschäftsführerin von Visit Lahti und Herr Asikainen ist Head of Production and Sales. Schauen wir mal, ob Sie schon zugeschaltet sind. Wir versuchen es gerade, wer eben Kopfhörer braucht und ein Empfanggerät, es ist eben alles auf Englisch, kann sich das holen inzwischen, während wir versuchen, die Verbindung herzustellen. Heute haben wir alles durchprobiert, also es wird klappen, aber dann haben wir nochmal eben die Gelegenheit, diese Empfanggeräte zu holen. Es müsste jetzt passen, sagt mir die Regie. Schauen wir mal. Welcome, Miss Forsman.
Yeah, great to be here. Schöne Grüße aus Finland, Lahti. That was almost all that I can speak in German. It's nice to be here. Are you hearing me?
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay. Would you like to help me to share the screen?
Die Übersetzung, wer sie braucht, ist auf Kanal 1. We will translate your speech, Miss Forsman.
Okay.
I leave you the stage.
Okay. It's not moving. I have here some technical help, so now, thank you. Well, it's great to be here, a real honor, and I have here with me Arto Asikainen, who is the director of the Sustainable Tourism. So let's go on. So I'm invited to tell a little bit about the European Green Capital, which was Lahti last year, 2021, and also of the sustainable tourism in our region. And if you are very active in social media, so don't hesitate to use the hashtags that we have on the left-hand corner. So please use Visit Lahti and all Lahti region or Lakeland, Finland, so we can share them on our walls. Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever. So, first of all, Visit Lahti. What is Visit Lahti? We are owned by the local municipalities in Finland within our region. We are covering about 200,000 inhabitants in our region, and we have, of course, very strong linkage and commitment to Visit Finland, our national tourist organization strategy, as a part of Lakeland Finland. And perhaps you know that Finland is a country of 1,000 lakes, actually only 200,000 lakes. So you can see that in our region, on the right hand, so in the map we have a lot of lakes. The second biggest lake is Päijänne, which is 400 kilometers from Lahti to the middle Finland. And you can see the region where we are located in the southern Finland, close to the metropolitan area and close to the capital of Helsinki, capital of Finland, Helsinki. We are a very popular destination. If you see, so we are kind of the closeness to the capital and metropolitan area means a lot of day visitors. We have some 5 million daily visitors. We have big events and of course accommodation. So about 2 million in cottages and different kind of accommodation facilities, hostels. And we are a city. We are the 5th largest urban area in Finland, and about 80% of the Finnish markets are within 150 kilometers radius from our region. And in the beautiful picture by the Lake Vesijärvi, you can see our concert and congress hall, which has the name of Sibelius Hall, which is the Finland's national composer, Charles Sibelius. One big key issue with this whole sustainability has also to do with our location. We are very close and we have very good connections from the Helsinki International Airport. We have the train connections, only 50 minutes. Helsinki City, 50 minutes by train. So the connections with the public transport are very good. Also, we have very tight, very light traffic between, for example, Estonia and Sweden. So this accessibility is one competitive advantage that the whole region has within tourism. Well, we call ourselves, not just call, but we have been voted for the 5th time the happiest people in the world and the happiest country in the world. And there are many factors actually making us, this was actually the 5th time that we have been chosen the happiest country of the world. Here are some which has a lot to do with the Finnish nature and values, what we are kind of people. One of them is the sustainable development. We have been ranked number of international comparisons as the most sustainable country that has to do with the development of sustainability. Life satisfaction, there is to mention the gender equality. We are very equal people. The health, and I want here to emphasize, for example, the ranking with the mothers and children's well-being, that has been taken care of a lot. Some more travel, efficient transport, reliable transport, and of course we are a people of digital. We are very digital, and of course the COVID has changed our market a lot. The digital accessibility is very, very huge in our country. The safety, we are the safest country in the world, high rankings in the country, stability, governance, independence and juridic systems and safe banking. And also the education, not sure what kind of background you have as a family, so you have the same possibilities for education, and that is one which makes us very equal. So the values of the people are kind of the base of what is doing with the sustainability, and of course with the sustainability of our region. Well, to go to the European Green Capital 2021, which was the 3rd time we tried to get it, and we won that on the 3rd trial. And well, we are the most northern green capital and the smallest one as well, even though we have these 200,000 inhabitants. It's a long story. It has all started in 1987. It's not just the status, it's really within the system, within the ecosystem of the city. Our journey began to the European Green Capital already in 1987. In 2020, we won the European Green Capital, and the next step is very important. We want to be carbon neutral city by the year of 2025. to get kind of picture. Finland wants to be carbon neutral by the year of 2030. So we want to be ahead of this national level and already be there in 2025. Well, how can we do it? As I said, it's a long journey. It began already in 1987, as you see the beautiful lake behind in this picture. So it used to be so polluted so that you couldn't even start to think that you would go and swim in the lake. It was really polluted by the businesses around this lake. So the city decided with the city people that they want to refresh the water and the lake and store it. And this is the story, beginning of the story to the European Green Capital. There has been a lot of work and a lot of involvement of different people with this development to the sustainable city and area. Here are some accomplishments. For example, the carbon dioxide emissions have been gone down 10% per capita, 10 tons per capita. Quality in city centre, the reduction of traffic, and also the municipality, the waste development, that only 99% of the waste of households are recycled. That's very unique. Of course, the water, decreasing energy consumptions, and also heating, how much the heating is making kind of carbon dioxide to the air. This picture is describing perhaps a little bit more about it. So you can see that I'm, for example, as an inhabitant in the city, so the carbon dioxide emissions has gone down almost 10 tons per year by me. And also the reductions in heating, we gave up from coal, for example, in 2019, so now we are kind of producing, the heating is not making so much carbon dioxide to the air. And this is unique, this unit is utilization of municipal waste, it's recycled, and 99% of the household waste are recycled, so only 1% is left on the landfill. They are very exceptional results. Also the traffic, with electric traffic, we are trying to make better the air quality in the city. And the water you see from the left, what it was like in the early 1970s and what it looks like this time. So the water is actually drinkable at the moment. A lot of work has been done. Then we come to the Green Capital year, which we had actually 4 teams. It's the carbon neutral life, because the city has built this system, so our way of living can be carbon neutral. People, we are living here and we are the part of the whole ecosystem, and also the businesses that are doing business within the cities, they have kind of this framework of doing sustainable tourism or sustainable business. Circular economy, which I was describing, it's unique that we have this 99% of our waste that is recycled in households. Nature and water, of course, they are the most important also from the tourism point of view. We want to have the lakes that there you can swim, you can enjoy the water, and you can drink the water. We got the objectives short, the visibility, functioning and sustainable cities, smooth everyday life, and I like the word of well-being. We are doing this, that we are actually selling well-being and happiness from Finland. So this is kind of the way we want to emphasize why we are doing the whole. It's that we all living in the city or coming to visit here. So we want to enjoy the nature and the lakes and the beautiful sceneries that you can see from here. Just to show the green pillar here. So you see that how much we have reduced the carbon dioxide in our city from 1990 to 1925. Only the transport, the green pillar here, so there we have still work to do. Otherwise we have done a great job with the waste, with other, that means for the nature things. So transportation is the focus for the future, how we can there even decrease the carbon dioxide. Well, here are some figures how the year went. 72% of the people thought that it has been a great thing, very important for the city. We had positive impacts, 55% thought about it. 300 partners were during the year, 30 businesses as a partner. We were able to increase the electric buses for 2/3 of the buses, the public transport are electric or other fuels. We have cycles that you can cycle within the city. 40 participants from 40 countries were visiting us. They came here to see how we have done this and how we are proceeding in the future with this. Of course, 4.5 billion different articles in 2003 articles, so we saw Lahti as this green capital. And we have some special cases that wanted to make their own. For example, the Pelicans, which is our local ice hockey team. So they wanted to become the world's first carbon neutral ice hockey team, and they are still doing work for it. For example, when they travel, so they choose the public transport and these kind of things. Also, our symphony orchestra, they have done their share. So with the same ambition, so they are taking care of that. For example, the people coming to the concert, so they are using public transport and so on. Because with the very good connections to Lahti and then within Lahti, so we want to be so that you can travel within the city as smoothly as possible with the public transport. Well, then we come to us, the sustainable travel in the happiest country of the world. And we are very proud of this, that we are kind of, we want to be the sustainable city and the sustainable tourism destination. But it's not just Visit Lahti, it's also Visit Finland's kind of program. It started in 2020 when Visit Finland launched this program of Sustainable Travel Finland. Visit Lahti was, of course, one of the first to take part in this program, and we were attending the program in 2020. We are, of course, this Green Capital year, so it gave us a beautiful framework to sustainable travel destination, and because all of this that I have told you before, so it has made us easy to be kind of destination, taking care of the nature, taking care of the people, taking care of the whole ecosystem that we are doing a sustainable business here. And our objective is to be sustainable travel destination for the year 2005. How to get there? One more word of the Sustainable Travel Finland to describe that Visit Lahti or our region is not lonely here. It's a program provided by Visit Finland, and they provide a toolkit that makes easy for the companies, for the tourist companies, to do sustainable business and to do sustainable choices in everyday life. The program is to all, it's open to all destinations, restaurants, accommodation, travel agencies, all of the ecosystem that has to do with the tourism, so are welcomed to this program. It has to show how much it has importance in the national level, so it has been done, this program, it has been done together with the Finnish government and the regions, and of course the most important, together with the companies. It's kind of, within the system, it has been accepted that Finland wants to be a sustainable destination for 2025. Now, well, our way towards the sustainable destination, as I described earlier, the framework is there with the European Green Capital and the work that has been done for 30 years within this region. So it's not just greenwashing, it's a totally kind of the values, the thinking and the way of we are doing business in our region. We want this to be also for the next generation. We are not doing anything for 10 days or for 10 weeks. We are doing it for 100 years. So we have this 7 steps approach to sustainable tourist development. First, there is the commitment. Second step is increasing the know-how. The third is development and action plan. Responsible communication, very important to tell about the things we are doing and to learn from others what they are doing. Certification and auditing, verification and measurability, and then agreement and continuous development. Unfortunately, never-ending story. We are never ready. Well, there is towards the sustainable travel destination. First of all, there's the commitment. We are engaging the businesses in our region to our sustainable program. We want there to be at least 50% of the companies to join the Sustainable Travel Finland program. This is on its way. We have made some commitments with, for example, on national strategy of the sustainable development, and we are doing concrete actions and we want to have measurable results. Increasing know-how. Well, training, learning, numerous online learning sessions have been done during these couple of years. We had, of course, COVID, which has learned that we are doing this online. But now after COVID, we have been able to meet people and doing local businesses, doing different brainstorming and sessions. The development we have done together with our meeting Congress companies. We have done this work on sustainable meeting concepts. There are all the way from local food to more accessibility and to taking care of the personnel of the companies. And the legacy we have of the European Green Capital, we have done some technical visits for professionals to come and see how the ecosystem is functioning in our city. And this has been very popular, and we have had over 40 of these last year, and they are still carrying on. They want to see what we are doing, and we are very, very proud to present how we are doing and how we have done this. Action plan, we have of course our own action plan. We have our sustainable travel team, and we make our own action plans for 2023 annually, for 3 years always ahead, how we are doing this sustainable development. And of course, for the region, we have a sustainable tourism action plan, what we are doing at the moment. To have a certification, we have our own, Lakeland Finland Tours, our destination management company. We have this national certificates in 2020, and we were the first in Finland to get the Sustainable Travel Finland certificate in 2022. Everything here is because we have had this development of green capital behind, so it has been to kind of adapt from there as much as we can to the tourism. And of course, the sustainable content, kind of dealing the information is very important about the sustainable tourism as a whole. So we have in our website or in our content everyday marketing and selling. So we have this, and also product development that we have done. So we have this sustainability all the way along that within our system. Well, as we know, global pandemic, COVID, and what it made for the tourism, and also what it made for the values of the tourism. So it has been a huge change. Also the sustainability and people thinking that it's not, we have to do something. So and the younger generation, so it takes more seriously that we must do something for the future. The safety and mobility, as was here before, so easy accessibility is our competitive advantage, and we have had a lot of benefit from this during the pandemic. So there has been a lot of new people coming to our destination. The nature and the values of the nature, they have increased a lot. National parks, outdoor activities, they have become popular. We have the UNESCO Geopark here in our region, which is very valuable, which has had a valuable for finding a new customers to our region. And of course the local food, the well-being. People want to know what they are eating, they want to feel good, they want to have local food. And at the same time, there's this that they want to support our local companies because of the 2 years we had here. So they wanted to start to think that it's not so self-evident that we have these companies here. We are the source of the cleanest water in Finland. The people are drinking the water in southern Finland from the lakes we have in our region, and we have this big grain cluster. So we are very productive in a way from water and from grain from our own destination. Carbon neutral mobility. We have the first electric transportation profession in our university, taking care of the development of the electric traffic in our city. It means a lot. The air is better, the air conditions are better. We have electric commuter traffic within our city. We have electric scooters, we have city bikes, electric car rental, electric bike taxi services, eco-friendly taxi. And it really makes a lot of change for the people moving within the city and coming to the city. And it's nowadays, it's modern, I think. So it's modern way of moving within the city, and it has increased a lot during the pandemic years. Of course, the nature. Well, I know you have amazingly beautiful nature. I've been there. So we are different. We have the lakes. And we have this UNESCO Global Geopark, as we call it. A lot of lakes, a lot of water, and the water you see in this picture, it's from the lake that the people are drinking the water in the southern Finland. So we have this unique landscape, which is saved by the water, and it's our geopark. We are doing a lot of research there, partners, product-related, systematic inventory, doing development of the infrastructure, so that when the tourism is increasing, so the nature is not made any harm with the increasing tourism. Travel product development, outdoor activities, hiking, travel biking, which has grown a lot here in Finland. I know a lot of tourists come from Central Europe to travel bike here. Fishing, local culture, related products, for example, sauna, you know, Finland and sauna, food and beverage culture, which is, and the status of UNESCO Geopark is quite new. It was in April this year when we got it, so it's kind of a UNESCO status, which means that this nature is something very valuable to us, and we must take care of it. So it's part of the sustainability and the sustainable program with us. Local food and beverage was earlier mentioned, so we want to enjoy in the future. We want to support our companies from the tourism side, that we are using a lot of ingredients from our own district. And also the companies are doing a lot of research and work with their sustainability. And this is kind of also very important cluster for us as a whole in this region. There's also this, which we often forget, but which is more and more important, this social and economic responsibility, and also the equality. We want to be a tourist destination for all, and it happens that in Lahti region we have this Paralympic training center. Pajulahti is the name of the center, and they have done a great job for how we develop accessible tourism in our region. It's a small segment, but very important, that we always think that we are doing this tourism for all. There are also inclusive travel for other special groups, different religious needs, and we want to develop this work with our partners that has started already to do this. And of course, well, We want to sell happiness and well-being, so we must take care of our own personal, and they are the priority in order to guarantee the satisfaction of our clients as well. So in Finland and in our destination and in Lakeland, so we are the happiest people and we sell well-being and good mood, to say. So, by the way, those ski jumping hills, so they are in front of me here in my office. So, and Lahti is well known for sport, for the World Cup competition and World Championship competitions. Annually we have World Cup competitions in Lahti in winter sport. We are of course known of that, but nowadays we are also known of this, what we have done with this nature and with this sustainability. And we really are noticed, or we were noticed, and we still are noticed. As a result, we have received a lot of national and international attention. And it's not something that we have done to get this promotion. It's kind of, it has come with it. We haven't had a kind of a target, but now we want to be in this and this press or something. But it was in the 1st of January this year in 2022 when the international media channel CNN made that now there's a new destination you should visit 2022, it's Lahti. Well, it's kind of a big surprise for us that suddenly you are there. We have been in many magazines in Italy, in France, in the Central Europe, in Northern America. We were chosen as one of the best tourist destinations in 2022, and there we were the best sustainable tourist destination in 2022. Of course, we have also received a lot of publicity domestic. We have had in many newspapers about the story, how we have done it. And it's not just the tourism. I want to emphasize that it's the whole system, and we are kind of a part of the whole. It's the whole ecosystem of the Lahti region and the city, and you kind of take your own piece, like the Pelicans, they took their own piece, like the Lahti Symphony, they took their own piece, and like we from tourism side, so we do our job. But it's in the air that the sustainability is more and more important in tourism in Finland and overall in the world. Well, development of sustainability is a never-ending story. I said that we would be ready at the moment. I could say that we have done this now for, say, five or 3 years, and here we are at the moment. But it's never-ending story. We won't be ready. But it was a great pleasure to be here, and also thank you, Julian, and for inviting us to this event to tell about our story. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Forsman. You really inspired us with your speech. Thank you so much. And an applause for Ms. Forsman. Thank you.
It was an honor to be here. And if anything, so don't hesitate to contact us. And you have there, Wolfgang and Julia, you have our contact information, so we are here too. And unfortunately, it would have been a great pleasure to be there and to see you face to face.
Yes, we're looking forward to see you soon in South Tyrol. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice day there.